Good afternoon once again. My name is Valencia Andrews. We still continue right here at the Northwest Sun in our program that we love so much. Once again, tell the truth, and I am your host right here. And of course, they call me Queen of the Airwaves. And of course, we continue right there, right here. Remember, I told you that here we are actually just give you nothing but just the truth. And we find today right inside the box, like we actually have told you and reminded you what we're dealing with right here is to make sure that we motivate, we educate, we encourage you so that you can be able to be restored. And of course, right in our current update, in right coming back from the Northwest province, we find today right from the box, new from the box, we finding a woman sentenced after being seen on a video assaulting a child. And as we continue right inside this video, you will understand and see exactly what is happening in the whole globe. And of course, the contents goes Potchefstroom 26 January 2022. The Provincial Commissioner of the Northwest, Lieutenant General Sello Kwena, welcomed the sentence handed down by the Potchefstroom Magistrate Court on Friday, that was on the 21st of January 2022, to a 50-year-old Noria Ziburawa for assaulting with intent to do grievous bodily harm and for being illegal in the country in terms of Immigration Act 2002, Act number 13 of 2002. The sentence came after the police received an information about the video that has been trending on social media in the beginning of January this year, 2022. And in the footage, the accused is seen assaulting the half-naked toddler. Listen, we're talking about the toddler here. And on Thursday, the 13th of January, 2022, the information was operationalized, leading investigators in Potchefstroom Central Business District, there by the CBD, where the suspect was located in a building in Walter Sisulu Street. And of course, moreover, the police also found a 32 children in the care of Ziburawa, the very same suspect who actually assaulted a toddler by the name of Ziburawa, including the toddler that was seen assaulted in the video. All stakeholders, including the social welfare, were summoned to the scene. Consequently, Ziburawa was immediately arrested and appeared on court before the first time on Friday on the 14th of January 2022. She already appeared in court. And of course, looking into the details, we see that she pleaded guilty on both charges and sentence was followed. Let us just look into quickly how was the sentence, right? Exactly what happened at the court in the Magistrate Court of Potchefstroom. She pleaded guilty, and the count was the following: assault with the intent to do grievous bodily harm, which is your GBH, 3,000, fine for 18 months imprisonment, suspended for 5 years on condition she is not convicted of a similar charge during the period of suspension. We see count number 2 that was actually posted to the suspect is illegal immigrant, and of course there the charge is 800 rand fine or 6 months imprisonment, of which half of the sentence is suspended for 3 years on condition that she is also not convicting a similar charge during the period of suspension. Look at Lieutenant Sello Kwena, General, lauded the investigation officer, Sergeant Jacob Ranoko, from the Potchefstroom Family Violence, Child Protection and Sexual Offense FCS unit for a job well done. I'm sorry. When we're looking into the inquiries thereof, we see Captain Sam Tselanyane as the person that you can send your inquiries to, and of course you can find him on the number 082-569-2346. And of course the good news is the Northwest Sun with your host Valencia Andrews took it in their hands, because remember, our motto is we educate, we motivate, we encourage for restoration. So on our trying to find Captain Sam Tselanyane to check on the authenticity of exactly what happened. I made sure that on the interview I asked him on the behalf of Northwest Sun, ask him some few questions, because when you look into how the articles and everything goes, the age of the toddler was unknown. And in the interview on questioning as Captain Tselanyane, he also confirmed that unfortunately he does not have the age of the toddler. And of course he responded so well to say he will come back to the Northwest Sun and issue us the age of the toddler. And of course, also continuing on the interview held with Captain Sam Tselanyane on the 27th of January 2022, he continued as the Northwest Sun asked him to say, was the perpetrator, was she an employee at the Cherche, or what was happening? According to the information received by Captain Sam Tselanyane, he reported to the Northwest Sun that it looked like the very same woman, actually, she is Ziburawa. She is actually the owner of the Cherche. And of course, continuing like that, Captain Tselanyane also reported to the Northwest Sun to say the woman Ziburawa, she's actually also illegally in South Africa. And of course, she does not have any document whatsoever. And of course, continuing with the interview with the Northwest Sun, once again with myself, the host, Valencia Andrews, the queen of the airwaves, the question that was raised to Captain Sam Tselanyane was to say, what is the response of the police? Because according to the Children's Act, any person under the age of 18 is being regarded as a child. And in this case, we find a toddler, or that her age or his age was not released yet. Then the question that was raised to Captain Sam Tselanyane was to say, according to the Children's Act, under when you are somebody who has actually, if your name is appearing under Part B of National Child Protection Register, so in that case, you are not allowed to be able to work with children. And the question that we raised, the question that the Northwest Sun raised to Captain Sam Tselanyane was to say, what procedure was followed for Mrs. Noria to be able to practice and have a crèche, while she can be able to be found where now she's running a crèche of 32 years, 32 children, and of course she can be able to be in a position of assaulting a toddler, and that means the right procedure was never followed. But then, following up on that question, the question was responded very well by Captain Sam Tselanyane to say, yes, he understands about that issue, because he said, according to the police, the woman is being arrested, and of course, at the moment, they are busy preparing the process of the woman to be deported back to where she comes from. And of course, she continuously saying he would love, I'm talking about now, Captain Sam Tselanyane from the provincial office of the South African Police, where he is the provincial spokesperson as well. She continued to say he would love to say actually what is needed in this matter, it is education, workshop and campaigns, because he believes that of course the police can do up to a certain extent, probably arrest and all that, but then in this case it is also, he is actually urging the parents at home to say it is our duty as parents, it is your duty as parents to make sure that before you take your child to any crèche, to any school, because it will will be your responsibility as a parent to pay the fees to that particular person, to that particular school. You as a parent, it is still your responsibility to check the authenticity of the same school, to check the authenticity of the same crèche, and of course, the response from the Captain Sam Tselanyane from the Northwest, the provincial office, where now he is the spokesperson. He responded to the Northwest Sun that he will love to urge, because at the end of the day, it is you as parents that are actually doing the payments to that particular person. You can remember now, this woman has been having 32 children within the crèche that is been running. We don't know. When I was asking him how long has the crèche is been in operation, unfortunately he also said he will come back to us and be able to report to us for how long, but he lately requested that it is up to you as parents to make sure that you check the authenticity of the school or the crèche where your child goes, because it is with we all as parents, we all as all the different departments, we all have to act at the best interest of the child, because the Northwest Sun has mentioned the questions to Captain Tselanyane to say, are you aware that according to the Act, any child under the age of 18 is a child, and in this case, these children are innocent, and in this case, these children knows nothing. It is up to us as the parents, it is up to us as all the different stakeholders, the police, the social development, and all other stakeholders to act at the best interest of the child. And of course, in conclusion of our interview, Captain Sam Tselanyane from the Northwest South African Police Services, right here from the provincial office, I would like to say he did so well into responding to all those questions, and of course he is urging the parents at home, and we as the Northwest Sun, we are also urging the parents at home to make sure that everything's supposed to be done accordingly. And of course the last question was to say, what is it that the South African Police Services, because on questioning him, he explained to say all the different stakeholders, your social development were there at the scene, and of course the SAPS were there at the scene. So in response, he mentioned that the matter is still going to be investigated further, but the woman is being arrested. Because then what we ask as the Northwest Sun to say, what is it that the police and together with the social development, what is it that they are going to do to make sure that they put measures in place? Instead, because what we believe is prevention is better than cure. And of course, what Captain Sam Tselanyane has promised, he says, of course, they are working together with the social development, with the relevant department that has to deal with the same issue. And of course, like I promised you right here at the Northwest Sun with a lovely program called Tell the Truth right here, and I'm still your host, Valencia Andrews, the queen of the airwaves. And of course, this is exactly what is happening in our current update. This is something very, very sensitive. When we're dealing with a child, we are dealing with something very sensitive. And I would like to urge parents at home that we all have to act at the best interest of the child. Even the child who's 13, the child who's 15, we need to make sure that we are acting at the best interest of the children, because they are innocent. And of course, this is exactly what the Children's Act and the Constitution of South Africa telling us. You are welcome right here at the Northwest Sun with a lovely program, and we are still saying we are the Northwest Sun, and I'm your host, Valencia Andrews. Tune in, and of course, let's make sure that we educate you, we motivate, we encourage you so that your life can be able to be restored. I believe that next time when we come together, we will also bring you some more on the issue of the age of the toddler that is still unknown. And of course, we are just happy to understand that the police has acted swiftly and very fast right here in this process. And from me, Valencia Andrews, the Queen of the Airwaves, I'm going to say to you, let's be together so that we can be motivated, we can be encouraged, our life should be restored. You are tuning in at the Northwest Sun. Tell the Truth is a lovely program. Stay close. Goodbye.